Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Steelers Sanctuary podcast. I'm your host, Dave Ribeiro from SteelersSanctuary.com. This is my co-host, David Cora. What's up, Dave?
What's up, guys?
I figured we'd start this week with the injury report. The big news, Akela Witherspoon out. Cam Sutton limited. He may not go either. This is a little scary now.
Yeah.
The secondary.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping at least Sutton can go because this is going to be rough if they can't. I'll just put it that way. If he can't go,
okay.
No, good, you're good.
They called up Josh Jackson from the practice squad, who's a cornerback, which means they're concerned, at least at the depth. And they also brought up Ryan Anderson from the practice squad too, because they cut Delonte Scott, so that we probably saw that one coming, but. Yeah, this concern in that secondary, the corners in particular.
Yeah, I don't. I think we might get away with this game just because of the fact it's a young quarterback's first game back off injury. Yeah. I don't think they plan to try to bomb it down the field a lot, but I don't know. You know, I think if anything, they're going to try to feed it to the tight end, Conklin.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very good possibility that could be James Pierre starting and Levi Wallace. Wallace and James Pierre are your starting cornerbacks for your 2022 Pittsburgh Steelers. That's about a scary catch, man. Yeah, exactly. The Jets are banged up too. They got Quincy Williams, their linebackers, out, and they already lost their third left tackle. They're on their fourth. They're on their fourth left tackle. So this team's beat up.
We thought we had problems.
Yeah. So, and they're starting Zach Wilson, like you said, for the first time this season. So that ought to be interesting. Some other news, Najee Harris made some waves on Twitter by saying, pretty much blaming the media for trying to break the team apart, as he said. Kind of silly. I know afterwards he took responsibility and he's like, the coaching is fine. It's us, it's the players, it's me. But blaming the media crap, I don't really like that coming from the players. It's kind of weak.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know how to put it. Like, first off, you shouldn't implicate that they're breaking the players apart. You should never implicate that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
To me, that was kind of like, whoa, what's going on here then? Like are they bashing, going at it amongst each other, or because that's what I'm starting to wonder now. So
I think he might have meant the players and the coaching, like all the players taking shots at Matt Canada. I think he was going in that direction. I don't think the players themselves are fighting, but
you never know. It could be some players. Like, think of it this way: we're all debating whether it's Matt Canada or Mitch. They probably are too then. If we are, they are. So yeah. You could have some defending Mitch and some defending Canada. So they might be going at it with each other. They already admitted they're arguing about it in the huddle.
Yes.
This is just me. In general, the problem with this team is they are, do I want to say too honest, or they're too open about things. There are things that you need to keep in-house when you are on a team. When you are a team, when you are a unit, when you are a part of something like this, you have got to keep these kind of things in-house. Say what you want about Mike Tomlin and his the issues with Trubisky and Canada, but at least he's keeping it to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he's doing that. These guys all the time run their mouth and say things that they probably shouldn't say. We talk about like the Steeler way, right? Remember we used to talk like, that was one of the things that, like, I think we could say was the Steeler way, is that guys didn't run their mouth like this, or not as many of them did. I'll go that route. I'll say probably before the Ben Roethlisberger era, you didn't really hear this kind of stuff. And now
it started with the AB and that Young Money crew starting to clap their gums.
Yes.
And continue with AB, and then it's been a problem with a Mike Tomlin team for a while now. The players chirping, talking too much. You wonder about the discipline side of that. There are times where he just doesn't seem to have a good grasp on this team. It's just like
bro, he needs to go in and go, hey guys, do me a favor, shut the fuck up.
Especially if this is a young team. He should be able to.
Yeah. Like
those guys were veterans. I get it. Bell and Ben and
it's just
AB,
like
these
Pickens.
guys are young.
It's just like Pickens.
We talked about him last week.
He's a rookie, and I mean he's throwing tantrums and everything else on the sideline. Bro, you're a rookie. Shut up. Like
I'm open 90% of the time. Come on, man.
Right. Like don't say on, like, man. Dude, what are you doing? That's what I'm saying. Like all these guys, man, they're just talk. And see, I agree a little bit with Najee about the media because we know how the media can be, but they're feeding them this stuff. You keep feeding them stuff, they're gonna run with it.
Of course.
That's the media's job. The media's job is to report what you're saying. And then when you give them just a little bit, they can run with it. They can go, well, we thought he meant this, or maybe he meant this. And before you know it, it's all true. It's now gospel. All of it's true. Mm-hmm. And now you've created this big thing. And that's what these young guys, or all of them, or however you want to put it, they're all not realizing this is why you don't say this stuff to the media. Keep it in-house. Yep. But then again, maybe they're doing it on purpose because they want Canada gone. Or maybe they want the pressure that Mitch gets benched for Pickett or whatever. Either way.
Let's hope not. Let's hope they're just young and dumb and not actually calculating to get stuff. That would be bad too.
They need to lock it up, man. Like seriously, lock it up.
Definitely.
Like quit feeding the media this stuff and you won't have these issues.
Yeah. It's two-pronged, right? They talk too much and they're losing. So they're giving the media plenty to talk about because they're playing like shit.
Like
and then they talk about it.
Yeah, I like Najee, and I think he is becoming a good leader. I think, for his first time really being in a leadership position. Like, I love how after the comment he made with the media, he assumed responsibility.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought that was awesome. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's awesome that you would accept that kind of responsibility for some of those struggles. But man, just will you please button it up, some of that other stuff. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if Tomlin does end up having these conversations. He probably does. He probably or hopefully does. I mean, is he really going to let them just do whatever the fuck they want? Like, dude, I don't know, man. But we've been saying this for years about how much these teams seem so much more undisciplined.
Yes. It's been a Mike Tomlin thing, coach team thing for a while now.
Yep.
And
I don't know if it's
getting better.
And I don't know if it's him trying to adapt to the new generation of players.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it.
I don't know if that's it, because, I mean, think about it. That group of, Big Snack, Kiesel, all those guys, those guys, they're gone. Those type of players.
That era's gone. That era's gone. Yeah, you're right.
So
100%. I
think that when the Young Money crew came in and you had that clash of those two schools in the late 2000s into the 2010s, I think that's what's happened, is that the generation has changed. Tomlin's trying to adapt to it and be more flexible with it. And I think it's getting, do I want to say out of control? Is that too steep of a comment to make?
Well, I don't, if it's not out of control, it's getting close. Like it's getting close. I mean, I don't know if other teams go through this as much as the Steelers do, because we're all hyper focused on the Steelers, obviously. But I live here in New England, and I can guarantee you that this shit does not go on with the Patriots. They are not the coaches. He doesn't even allow his coordinators to talk. They don't have press conferences. It's just, it all comes from the top, and no one speaks. And if you speak, you're probably gone.
Bro, up there,
he does the business.
Belichick is like the Kim Jong-un of NFL football.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't. Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't know, man. The team, I mean, just rookies all the way to second-year players to even Deontay, who's in his year, was this his third or fourth year? Off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember. They're just, they openly say things that probably shouldn't say out of house. And
I agree 100%.
I don't know. I think Tomlin needs to have a little talk and tell him to shut the hell up.
I agree. Mike Florio had a report today. This is interesting to me. I don't know if he has sources in Pittsburgh or not, or he's just another one of these guys that uses the Steelers for his, like we always talk about. But he does seem to have some kind of thing with the team. And he says he has sources that say people in the organization have grown tired of Mitch Trubisky. They're all pushing for Kenny Pickett to start. And the only one left backing Trubisky is Mike Tomlin. That's his direct quote. That's what his sources are telling him. Who knows if it's true or not, but it's interesting, just at least because Florida seems to be connected to the team somehow. I don't know how, if he's got some source or what, but
that guy is another media, just clings to the Steelers for clicks, views,
yes,
name
he
it.
does. Yes, he does.
And I would not be surprised if he just, let's just throw it on the wall and see if it sticks.
I think so.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, maybe he does have some connections. I mean, he's been doing this for a while now. So,
yeah.
But I just notice every week, dude, every week, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There's a Steelers thing from him. Colin Coward's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That way we're covered the whole fucking week with shit with the Steelers. So, I don't know. If it is, I'll put it this way, if it is, then this is what we're going back to about how this is Tomlin's arrogance. He doesn't want to admit he's stubborn. He doesn't want to admit that he was wrong. This is his guy. He said at the beginning of the year, this is going to be the guy. And he doesn't want to give in. They truly believe in giving Pickett a year to learn. And this is back to the old school shit. This is not now. Now, this isn't the old school, football with run the ball, smash mouth defense. This is now prolific offenses. And you got to be able to throw the ball downfield, down the middle accurately. And Mitch isn't getting it done. And he just forbids to admit that or move on.
If there was ever a college quarterback who came in ready to play, it's Kenny Pickett. The dude played 5 years at Pitt. He knows what he's ready. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know what Mike Tomlin's thought process is he just wants to give Trubisky enough of a chance to prove that he can't play. But goddamn, we see it every week. He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
Here's the thing: if they wait till the bye week, it's over.
It's going to be over. It's
over. They'll be what, 2-7?
If they're lucky, 2-6.
They're 1-2. So you hope
if they win this week. Yeah, we're assuming they win this week.
They'll be 2-6. That's over, bro. Like, I don't see them. I don't see them. I just don't see it happening. I saw something today somewhere talking about how this is a trap game for the Steelers. Did you see that?
I didn't, but I don't see it as a trap game, dude. They know they have to win this.
I thought that was the most stupid shit ever.
Yeah, I don't agree
this
with
is
that.
not a good football team right now. This is not a trap game.
Yeah, nobody's looking forward to next week.
This is a game, a team praying they win.
Yeah,
like
that's
they're averaging 14, 15 points a game. Yeah, they're praying to God they can put up at least 17 and it'd be enough. Like I just thought that was really funny. A trap game.
Yeah, trap.
Now, and I agreed. Somebody made this comment. I can't remember what it was. They said that actually we should be considered the trap team for teams that we got to face down the road.
Yeah.
And I agree completely with that. I agree, especially once we get Watt back. That's when teams should be working.
Yes, absolutely. All right. One last bit of news here. AB in the news again. This guy, man. Apparently he let his little Tony out at the pool in front of everybody. I saw a little bit of the video. I don't know. He was playing around with this girl. I think she ripped his shorts off. It's just AB. He just can't help himself. He knows that he's got to know he's the center of attention no matter where he is. And everything he does is going to get blown up. But he doesn't seem to care.
Dude, I watched the video and first he tried to jump up and put his ass in her face.
I saw that, yeah.
Then he wrapped a scarf around her face or head or something. And then he picked her up and dunked her. And then as she swam away, my dude just took it out and for the whole world to see. The disturbing part is the men there videoing or staying around were encouraging it.
Yeah. They're
encouraging this shit. I'm like, bro, this guy, and he's out there in UAE. Dude, I've been there. I've been to UAE. Like, when you in another country like that, United Arab Emirates, you might want to be careful with the shit you do.
I didn't even realize it was out there. I just thought it was just some pool around here, but
No,
Jesus Christ.
he's rich as fuck. So he was out there all the rich Emiratis go, all the 7-star hotels or by now 10-star hotels and stuff like that. There's you wouldn't believe what they have out there in that country. It's incredible. But yeah, no, he was up there, and I don't know if he ever had pants on or he just went out there naked or what. But my man did some things that he should not have done, and he could get in big trouble. Now, because he's rich and has money, I don't know.
Look at the Brittany Griner thing in Russia. You don't want to play around in a foreign country. It can go bad so fast. I don't know. But AB, being AB, he's just going to do whatever he's going to do. All right, let's go over to the Jets game, man. This is a monster game for the Steelers. They cannot afford to lose this game. Coming out of this game 1-3 with those 4 games coming up, they could. I don't know. This is must win as must win gets. So let's look at the Jets offense a little bit. Zach Wilson's going to make his first out, like we said. I looked at his stats last year: 2,000 yards passing, 9 TDs, 11 interceptions. Wasn't very good. He hasn't taken a snap since early in the preseason, like the first game. So this is a break for the Steelers, in my opinion. Getting him instead of whatchamacallit. This is a break for the Steelers in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Steelers, they're the defense, they're 17th in points. They're allowing an average 22 points a game. Their pass D is 22nd in the league at average of 252 passing yards a game. And the rush D is 28th with allowing 142.7 points a game. So I think, and this is just me, since it's his first game back, we're going to see a big dose of the run game from them.
Yeah.
And they're going to hope it sets up the big play.
Did you know Joe Flacco was 6th in the league in passing yards?
He was up there. I know he was up there.
And that was with he's only like a couple hundred yards behind Joe Burrow, who's number 1, and he played his 4th game while everyone else has only played 3. So he could conceivably, if he would have played, been the passing leader for the week. That's how crazy he's had a great season. It's just the wide receivers are good. Garrett Wilson, 214 yards, 2 TDs. Corey Davis, 187 yards this year. And they got Elijah Moore too. You mentioned Conklin. They're doing the Steelers a giant favor starting Zach Wilson. I'm sorry. They just are.
It makes 0 sense to me. Flacco is performing well. I would give the rook a little, or not rookie, I'm sorry. I would give him, it's his first year, his second year back off injury. I'd give the guy some time, and gradually work him in. If they start to struggle, then bring him in. But I don't know.
It's not a Mitch Trubisky situation where he's struggling and you want to get him the hell out of there. He's playing well.
Right. Yeah, there's a big difference here, huge difference here. And I don't know. I think they did the Steelers favor too. And I hope that the Steelers bring a lot of pressure, and I hope it generates turnovers. But I don't know, man. That's been the Steelers' biggest problem is they haven't been able to generate enough pressure to force QBs to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, they're on their 6th fucking offensive tackle.
Yeah.
So, you hope that Highsmith can get in there and get to the quarterback, or Reed or Leal or whoever they put on the other side, one of the two. But see, that's the big issue, is that the other side is just not even applying quarterback pressures, bro.
Yeah. No, it's been bad. That other side's been bad. Maybe we'll see David Anini finally this week. He's been with the team 3 weeks now.
I don't know. I don't know if they just added him. I don't know.
You got to keep trying people till they get something.
They
got 2 good young running backs too, Breece Hall and Michael Carter. They're a little
right. They're nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, this is offense has a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent. Jets defense, maybe not so good. They got a couple of good defensive tackles, Sheldon Rankins and Quinnen Williams. That's 2 big boys in the middle there. Steelers might struggle running the ball. It's those 2 guys.
The Jets defense is 27th in points. They're averaging 27 points a game. So they're definitely run game wise. They're 15th in the league in rushing yards. They're allowing an average of 105 yards a game. So I'm looking for Najee to get going and Warren be a nice 1-2 punch. And I'm hoping it sets up, Mitch to take a couple shots, hopefully deep or down the goddamn middle for once.
Yeah, just avoid Sauce Gardner, man. That kid's a real deal.
Just get Fry. Can you get Muth more involved?
I have that in my notes. Get Frymuth going early and often. Let's not screw around like we did last week. Get him going.
It's ridiculous that this kid's got getting 2 to 3 passes a game. Like, come on,
man. They have Carl Lawson as a pass rusher. We know him from the Bengals. He's pretty good, but their pass rush isn't anything to write home about. Trubisky should have time to throw the ball. And if he doesn't get the nervous feet and, he should have time and he should be able to do some damage, but we'll see. I mean, he hasn't done it yet. 209 yards is season high for passing.
Yeah, dude, back in Acrisure Stadium, fans are going to be going absolute ape shit. Is he gonna take a step forward, or is he gonna fall to the pressure?
Hey, so if I'm not mistaken, Pitt's playing at Acrisure tonight, right?
Yes.
And it's raining like crazy. Well, not anymore, but it's been raining all day. That feels going to be a mess tomorrow.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah,
and they were already working on that field earlier in the week. I don't know if you saw the jokes. They showed the picture of the strips being taken off of it down the middle.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. My God.
And they said, you don't got to worry about those ones. Those ones won't be used.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's funny, though.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, it says location, Acrisure Stadium.
Yeah, that feels going to be a mess tomorrow when they play. That's going to be just a.
And that's the other thing. Like, if it's been raining all freaking day here, dude. And
sure, it's been raining the whole East Coast all day.
And that
tomorrow too a little bit, right?
Yeah, we're getting the aftershocks of all the Hurricane Ian stuff. So, like, I think it might rain tomorrow too. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but that field's going to be rough. So, I mean, the run game is going to be extremely important.
Hold on to the ball, no fumbling.
But we're worse against the run than they are.
Yeah.
So that's not good.
Montavious Adams will get his first start. That'll be interesting. See if he can do any better than Alualu has been doing. I don't think Alualu's been terrible, but he hasn't been good, obviously, because they've been getting run on.
It's him and Cam and Ogunjobi have got to have a big game. They've got to have a big game. It starts up front. You can't let them open them lanes up like that. You can't. I don't know. I don't know what happened. At first, I thought we were going to do well, but they just got tired. So those big guys, man, they're tired. That's it, man. Look, 10 days of fucking rest. 10 days. They should come out flying.
Doesn't that always scare you, though? Everything points in the Steelers' direction. That usually means something's going to go wrong, right? It's scary.
Yeah, I know.
What else do I have here? I think we're going to see a lot of Norwood and Mollett today because the Jets like to go 3 wide and spread it out a little bit. So we'll see. I'd like to see some Mollett blitzes.
I had that in my notes, too. We should see a heavy dose of Mollett, Norwood, I would say. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Mollett has at least 1 sack in this game. They're going to blitz him off the outside.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I was thinking the same thing. I would fathom him. Maybe some safety blitzes, too. Never know.
Yeah.
They're going to want to do things to try to confuse that kid. So I can see them coming from all different sides of the field just to give him different looks to see if they can fool him into a mistake. That's what you do with these young guys. So
yeah, and he's a guy that turns the ball over, and like I said, nine touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So, and this is his first action in 2 months. So he's ripe for the picking.
I mean, look, this is what they did with Burrow the first game. They gave him different looks. They found ways to shade Minka to where he didn't see him on that interception for the pick six. If they can do stuff like that in this game, we should do very well. But if that field's a mess, which it's going to be, anything could happen. Yeah. Anything.
So a slippery field with, again, James Pierre and Levi Wallace against Garrett Wilson and Corey Davis. Boy, that's scary. Can you
pick any name other than James Pierre? Every time you say it, I cringe. Like I just
I guess no. They called up who did I say they called up? They called
Jackson,
Josh Jackson. So maybe you get some playing time. I don't even know. After Pierre, that's it, right? It's just Mollett, and like I said, and they don't really have another corner on the.
No, I would have to look
with a spoon out. That's why
I have the depth chart up. I'd have to just look at it here.
And Cam Sutton possibly questionable too. It's.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at. Let's see here. You got James Pierre, Mollett, Josh Jackson, and that's literally it.
Yeah. And you're looking at Norwood and Mollett. It's like you might have
just put Norwood out there and be done with it.
Yeah.
Like Mollett, Norwood, fine, but nobody else. Like,
I don't know if they won't play Norwood on the outside, so you
but
might see some
if
Josh Jackson.
if Sutton can't go, then they probably have no choice. They're gonna have to put him out there to spell one of those other guys, I guess.
I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but thank you, Jets, for taking out Flacco and putting. Not that Flacco's John Elway by any means, but he's
no, but he's doing good. Admittedly, he's doing good. So I agree. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really hoping, like I said, they got to get more involved. I'm hoping the line can continue what they're doing. Like the O-line's actually been doing really good. Like they're getting better and better and better. And it's so funny because we thought that was going to be the biggest issue. And it's actually turned out to be a non-issue, really.
Their only strength in its offense is the offensive line.
Which is, I did not think the way they've played. Good Lord, I didn't think that'd be it. But they really took it easy in the preseason. To go from that to this, like, the hell?
Yeah, maybe they were trying things. New offensive coordinator. Well, yeah, not new offensive coordinator, but new quarterback, new offensive line coach, some new guys, James Daniels, Mason Cole new. Maybe they had to gel a little bit, practice. But hey, they're playing good, and Tomlin said they're moving in the right direction, and he's right. I mean, he said Trubisky was moving in the right direction too. I had a little issue with that, but
yeah,
this line is definitely a pleasant surprise for the season. It's the last thing I thought would be the strength of the offense. We were raving about the, wide receivers and the backs and the tight ends and how good this team could be. And it just goes to show you if the quarterback's not playing well, man, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It's the most important position on the damn team.
Quarterback is everything. If you don't have that, which is why we all want to see Kenny Pickett, but that's another story.
And I think
Highsmith should have a big game.
Oh, Highsmith? Well, yeah,
he should have a big game.
He's got to do well.
How is he not AFC Player of the Month? He leads the league in sacks. How is he not the Player of the Month?
Who did they give it to of the month?
The Dolphins linebacker that played for the Steelers. His name.
Oh, that's right. Ingram.
Ingram. I think I blocked
Melvin
his name
Ingram
because I was so aggravated with him.
Yeah, I didn't realize that that's right. They did give it to Melvin Ingram. Yeah. I remember now.
I don't know if he's now even the NFL is trying to slight the Steelers. That's bizarre.
I don't know, man. I think over the last 4 years, a lot more anti-Steelers people have been put in charge of certain things. There's just a vibe I get now from the NFL Network, the NFL Network, and all these different things that go on. I'm just like, nah. Seems like there's a little more Steelers going on nowadays. But whatever.
All right. That's all I got for the game. You got anything else before we move on to the picks?
No, I just really hope that the offense really does take a step forward. Look, even as much as we don't like Mitch and we want Kenny in there, and either way, I want them to be successful. I'd rather him do better and they win, big time. And I'm hoping that's what happens. I would rather be that way than be stressed out and be like, oh my God, man. Here we go. Guy's wide open. He's not seeing him. He's dumping it off to Najee. Oh my God, here we go. He threw an interception. He threw it 10 feet over the guy's head. I don't want this stuff. I want him to do well.
Yeah. I mean, these last 2 weeks have been brutal. You don't want to see this kind of football. You want to see the guy do well.
And he better fucking do better because those fans are going to scream Kenny's name so loud.
They're ready.
It'll be deafening. And here's the best part.
A lot of pressure.
Tomlin says, I didn't even hear them out. Maybe I was too good. Yeah. Bro, why would you say that? That's provoking them. They're just going to scream even louder.
You're right. You're right.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's going to be on the tip of their tongues. 1 3-and-out, 1 interception, and the place is going to go bananas.
Yep.
It's going to be ugly. He's under a lot of pressure. He needs to really step up in this situation because, man, the fans, apparently people in the organization now are all ready to make a change. And I don't know how much longer Tomlin can hold out. You get the Bills in Buffalo next week. Like I said, this is just an absolute must win. All right, let's do legendary picks, my friend.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Let's go over the records. I screwed up the records when I spoke last week. I botched it all up.
Oh no.
We both went 7-7-1 last week. Both hit 500, which is pretty good against the spread.
A massive improvement for me, by the way.
Absolutely.
Let's yeah, thank you. All right.
That gets you to 14-28-1 for the season.
Did you have to bring up the whole?
I have to do it. We're in a race for this is the people want to know. Like I said last week, the people want to know. And I'm 21-23-1 after 3 weeks. We're both 1-0. We both picked the Bengals up Thursday night. They posted that on Twitter in case anyone's doubting us. All right, let's get it going. Grab my paper here. First game, Vikings -3.5 against the Saints in London.
Oh, I'm taking Vikings.
The Saints are all banged up. No Jameis Winston, no Michael Thomas. Yeah.
9 o'clock game. It's in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Like it's taking Vikings all day.
Yeah, me too, Vikings. Ravens at home getting 3 from the Bills. That's interesting. Michael Pierce out for the season now, the defensive tackle. That's a big loss for them, the Ravens. I don't know which way to go here.
Nah, I'm going to take the Bills.
You are taking the Bills?
Yep, I'm going to take the Bills. That defense for the Ravens is a weak link.
Yeah.
He's going to bomb it.
Isn't all that great. You know what? I'm going to take the Ravens in the points.
Okay.
This is the stinker of the week. Giants at home, -3 against the Chicago Bears. Who the hell's going to watch this game?
Yeah, I know.
Who's going to watch this game?
Wow. So it's
Giants giving 3 at home.
Yeah, I'm going to go Giants.
I took the Giants last week and they screwed me.
Holding grudges. I'm
going to take the Giants too. Falcons getting 1 at home against the Cleveland Browns. Myles Garrett is out now officially after his little speeding mishap. He flipped his car 16 times.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, like big.
Sorry, I don't mean to get off topic here, but wow.
No, it's topical. This guy's, I guess this isn't the first time he's gotten speed-related issues with the cars. I don't know.
I'm still taking the Browns.
Yeah, the Falcons won't be able to stop them running. They're just not going to be able to. So,
nope.
Browns win. Eagles giving 6.5 to the Jags. This is a good game.
Yeah, it's at Philly, so I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
I think the Eagles win, but the Jags cover. I'm gonna take the Jags.
Do you? Okay. I mean, it is 6.5. I mean,
that's a pretty good spread.
I don't really blame you, but no, I still think the Eagles. I still think the Eagles cover.
Okay, Texans getting 6 at home against the Chargers. Texans have been feisty.
Yeah, but Chargers are still gonna win, bro. Like I don't see them being good enough to take on that offense. That offense is gonna put up points.
I was tempted to take the Texans in the points, but I think I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I mean, Herbert, even with bad broken rib cartilage or whatever, was still slinging that ball 60 fucking yards down the field.
That dude's amazing,
on the run. So
Crazy.
I'm not worried about it. I take Chargers.
Colts -3.5 at home against the Tennessee Titans. I don't know where to go. These two teams both confuse the fuck out of me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Is the Colts running back hurt? Did I read that somewhere?
Jonathan Taylor. No, I don't know. I'm gonna take the Colts for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Titans.
Are you?
I'm gonna take the Titans. Yeah.
Cowboys.
Indy? Yeah. I still take the Titans. We'll see. I could be told.
You saw the Colts beat KC last week, right?
Yeah, that was a fucking shit. I don't know. How do you explain that? How do you explain that?
I don't know, but hey, I couldn't believe it either. I was just like, what?
How many people got knocked out of the suicide pool with that game?
Oh, dude.
Millions.
Yeah.
Cowboys at home, -3 against the Commanders. I'm taking the Cowboys. The Commanders are dead. That team's dead.
Yeah, and I tell you what, man, Cooper Rush does not hurt this team.
No, not at all.
I've been impressed with him. I really have. Like I'm just like, damn, this guy, he slings the ball. Like fear, no nothing. And they don't hold him back.
Nope.
They don't play this, conservative, offense, ring a bell at all. Just
I've heard that somewhere.
But I'm taking Dallas for sure.
All right. The Panthers at home, -1 against the Cardinals. This is another couple teams I can't figure out.
Wow. I don't know. I think I want to take the Cardinals.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Panthers at home. I don't know why. Just they're at home.
But it's barely in their favor. 1.5. Like, I don't know. I kind of like that for Arizona. Because I don't know. I just don't 1.5. It's like,
Panthers defense is pretty good. I know the offense has struggled, but I don't like the Cardinals at all. That team, I don't like them.
They should be better. They should be way better.
They should be way better.
Like, I don't get it.
Period. The quarterback stinks.
Yeah.
He can run around all he wants.
Somebody said he plays like they did back in high school, where you just run around. They say it looks like a little toddler out there.
Yeah. Raiders at home, -2.5 against the Broncos. The Broncos stink. That Sunday night game last week was awful.
Yeah, it was horrid.
Awful.
Yeah, I know. Times I've picked the Raiders and been wrong.
I know you have.
I have picked them a lot, and so it's at Las Vegas. So I'll go Raiders.
I'm going Raiders too. I don't believe in the Broncos at all. Packers give a 9.5 to the Patriots at home. Packers are at home. We don't even know if Mac Jones is going to play. He's been at practice, but I don't know if they're using him as a decoy just to keep the Packers off or not. He looked like he was in serious pain last week.
Are the Packers starting to turn it around a little bit, you think? That Dobbs kid stepped up. He started playing better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're starting to turn it around. I don't. Who's the Patriots' backup?
It's Christ.
It's not
Hoyer.
the guy. It's always Hoyer. Yeah, I was gonna say
Hoyer.
it's not Hoyer. Is it? Is he still with them? Jesus.
Yep.
I don't know. It's +10 though, dude.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to take the points.
I am too. I think I'm going to take the Patriots. The points.
Yeah, I'm going to take. That's what I'm going to do.
Buccaneers at home, even against the Chiefs. Sunday Night Football. I'm going to take the Buccaneers.
It's at Tampa, but they've been horrid. You know how bad their offense has been?
Yeah.
Bad. But
I think Brady's got a little bit of a hard on to beat the Chiefs.
It's all about beating Mahomes.
Yeah. He's going to get up for this game.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, they got a lot of injuries, don't they?
I think they're getting Evans back.
Oh, is he back this game?
Yeah, I heard today that he'll be back.
If he's back, okay. I'll take Buccaneers.
All right, Monday Night Football, 49ers given 1.5 to the Rams. 49ers at home, given 1.5 to the Rams. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm taking Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to go Rams too. I don't think the 49ers have been doing that well.
No, Jimmy G looked bad last week, stepping on the back of the end zone.
I don't think that's going to go well. They're going to apply pressure. They're going to stop the run game. It's all going to be put in Jimmy G's hands, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
My man's better at stepping out of bounds backwards than he is getting the ball downfield. So, yeah.
He's good at counting his money, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let us never forget that.
Yep.
He's a legend in that category. All right, last game. Steelers given 3.5 to the New York Jets. What do you got? And you got a score for me, too?
I was going to say Steelers 17-14. So that means I'd have to take the points.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll take the points. I think the Steelers are barely going to squeak by. I still think the offense is going to struggle. I still think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I forgot about how shitty that field gets after, it gets rained on and on top of the Pitt Panther game too. Yeah, dude, it's going to be a low scoring game. Steelers barely squeak this out.
I have the Steelers 17-6. I think Wilson's going to turn the ball over a couple times.
Do you remember that time you picked the Browns to lose to Steelers 24-10?
Yeah, I know.
17-6.
17-6. I think the Jets are going to turn the ball over. The only thing that scares me is if Wilson plays too bad, they might put Flacco in the second half and turn it around. That's scary.
Gangs come flying back.
Yeah, short of that.
Yeah, I can see it because, I'll
be completely honest with you. I can see this game going a million different ways.
Oh,
The
right.
Steelers secondary banged up so much.
That's why when it comes to the bet, it's 3.5. I'm taking the points because
Yeah.
I see the Steelers barely squeaking out of this because until that offense
Proves itself, right?
proves itself and keeps themselves on the field instead of having the defense got to take 90 fucking snaps a game. Until they do that, dude, I'm not gonna have them blow out any team. There's just none. There's no way I can do it.
You're not blowing anybody out for sure. I mean,
right. Now, the only thing that makes me want to pick them to win for sure is the fact they've had 10 days off. So they should be well rested. But come that second half, if there's been a ton of 3-and-outs, that defense is going to be done by the fourth quarter, and it's going to be the same fucking shit. They're going to run the game. They're going to run the ball, wear them down, grind that defense down, and win. The Jets will.
Yeah.
If the offense doesn't stay out there for a while and give the defense a breather. But yeah, I'm picking the points, but I still say the Steelers win 17-14.
The other scary thing is Wilson's pretty mobile quarterback. If he starts running around buying time, just starts chucking the ball up to Garrett Wilson.
Yep.
That could be a nightmare too.
Yep.
So they're going to have to be worried about the quarterback runs and him scrambling around buying time. You just got to let Highsmith hunt. Just send him.
I still think in the beginning they're going to want to run the ball down our throats, set it up for the big play, or they're just going to feed it down the middle to Conklin. I mean, it's going to be one of those. It's going to happen, and I think the Steelers are going to give up big plays sooner or later. It's just going to happen.
Yeah,
especially if Sutton don't play.
Whew. That's what I mean. I know that's what scares me. I mean, I wrote 17-6 down on Wednesday, my day off when I was doing this, and I feel less and less good about it as the days have gone by.
Yeah, injuries. We're still live. You have time to change.
No, I'm gonna stick to it. I gotta stick to it. I just don't. I can't see a scenario they lose this game. It's holy shit, dude. Can you imagine the social media come Sunday night, if they lose this game?
I can't even imagine us.
Yeah,
we're going to be a whole lot of fun too.
You can bet on that, but man, Tomlin's going to be under more pressure than he's ever been under.
Oh, dude,
he's never seen anything like this if they lose this game, and he's lost some stinkers in the past.
Imagine they lose it on a pick 6 by Trubisky to lose the game.
Holy shit! I think Twitter would explode. I don't even.
There'd be a civil war.
Oh God, let's hope not. Let's hope it goes smoothly. They just try to keep afloat till TJ Watt gets back, and you put Kenny Pickett in and see how the season goes, please.
So I'm trying to think. We got one more game before TJ can come back?
Yes. He can actually come back after this game, but we don't know if he's healthy enough to actually, because this is game 4, and that's the minimum he has to stay out. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm sorry.
He played. I think he played
the first game. Yeah, it's one more. My fault.
Okay.
Yes, one more.
So we won't have. So we won't have him. What next? Who we face next?
Against the Bills. The Bills.
Oh God. Buffalo. Okay. So we'll have him after that then. Okay. All right. Well, at least we get him back for. I think it's Tampa after that, right?
Yeah, it's Tampa at home.
And like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Depending on they got Evans back. I don't know. That's a little bit down the road, but I think they might actually be more beatable than they used to be.
Yeah, let's see them in 2 weeks. I mean,
a lot of things can change.
Yeah, they didn't play very well against Green Bay, but neither offense did. That was a low-scoring game too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then it's at Philly and at Miami.
Yeah. Ow.
Big time. All right, that's it for us this week. We were a little late getting this out. We apologize, but shit happens. Scheduling. We're not full-time bloggers and podcasters. We got shit going on. You can find me at SteelersSank16 on Twitter. Email us at daver@SteelersSanctuary.com. Check out the Steelers Sanctuary YouTube page. Dave did another fantasy football thing this week. Very good advice if you need it. Dave, you want to give me a Twitter? And
absolutely. You can find me on Twitter at m_Corb. And dude, I'm putting out those fantasy picks every week, trying to help you guys as much as I can.
They're really good. You should really check it out.
Last week I hit on about 6 picks. I'm hoping I hit on another 6 or more this week. And hopefully I can continue to do this and hit on some picks for you guys. Some players, I mean.
Nice. All right. We'll catch up to you guys Sunday night after the game, hopefully after a big Steelers win. But we shall see.